But we are on cycle, wow, 487. Okay. I played a lot over the weekend. I tried to not do anything um like major, but I finished the shell and the inside of um the industrial sauna, which is just a ton of busy work. So I think I probably played 50 plus cycles, maybe even more, of this game over the weekend. But again, trying to do nothing important, mainly just working on busy work so that when we played on stream, we could get some good stuff done. But how are you doing, Zoli? How are you doing this wonderful day? So this is what I've got going so far on the industrial sauna. Basically, it was originally this size with airlocks over here. But I actually expanded it a little bit because I wanted it to be wide enough to have two slickster farms next to each other. So I actually made this a little bigger. Currently, I'm trying to pump out everything that's not steam in here. Um, let me just get this started here while I kind of get going. What's crazy, you can't really see the gases in here very well with the F4, with the temp shift plates. F1 kind of shows stuff. There's a lot of chlorine in here. Actually, 16 grams. Okay, not a lot of chlorine. We are slowly pumping the stuff out of here. Um, but yeah, so I watched some Francis John videos of one of his steam industrial saunas, and I'm thinking I want to do some of the things he did. I think he actually enclosed his steam turbines so that the room could be cooled. So I think I actually want to do that as well. I basically have a power spine going off the side of here to power these guys, and I'll probably use that for whatever we put in here. But I think I actually want to enclose this room. You're fine, Zoli. Your work went well, and you're about to have produce your first batch of liquid H2 and Oni. In the F4 menu, select gases. That helps. Very nice. Thank you. So we basically only have chlorine and a little bit of carbon dioxide in here. Okay. All right. So and a little bit of hydrogen at the top. So I'm probably going to basically make this a vacuum because it seems like there's like no steam in here at all. There was a bunch of steam in here when I was first building it, but it must have all leaked out or something, or cooled down so that it's just water now. So I guess the heat in here is not that high. Yeah, the heat has gone down. So we're going to have to produce a lot of heat before we're actually getting the steam. I haven't opened the steam vent yet. I want to finish building stuff before I do that. I think I actually do want to create... Let me do this. I actually want to create a little room here. Let me see how I want to do this. So I can cool down the steam geysers. It's probably going to be something I'm going to need to do. Yeah, okay, so like that. Okay, so it's going to be like that. These are igneous rock. I think it's fine to do igneous rock here. And I'm going to want to do it like this. I don't know why it won't let me do that there. It acts like I could do it there. I guess I probably have to do... I have to deconstruct that guy. Deconstruct that guy. Hey, what's up, Tyler? How are you doing, my friend? And I actually think... I think Aptom had said, leave a space between each steam turbine. I actually don't think I want to leave a space in between the steam turbines. I think I want to put them all next to each other. I think is how I'd like to do this. Okay, and that should allow me to do this. Beautiful. I'm wondering if I'm going to need to make all the heavy watt wire out of steel too. Do wires only melt if they get I think somebody told me wires. Yeah, you'll have to worry, but they get to the melting point. I don't think I'll be getting to a melting point on that. Hey, what's up, Pablo? How are you doing, sir? So I don't think I have to worry about melting wires, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so what we're going to do is this all the way across, I believe. Any duplicants yet? Not yet. I just started, though, so I'm sure it will happen. I'm sure we'll eventually have some duplicants to worry about. But currently, not having to worry about that. All right, so I'm thinking we do steam turbines all the way across here. I think I actually want to... There's going to be a lot of steam turbines. Maybe I don't need to have... Maybe it is okay to have one space apart. I have this heavy watt joint plate here, which I probably don't need. If I was going to have another one, I'd probably want to do it over there. Let me actually... I guess I can leave that. Problem is if I don't get rid of it now, I probably won't get a chance to get rid of it in the future. So I probably let me go ahead and do this. Let me deconstruct it. These are igneous rock insulated tiles. I wish I could do a thing with some of these blocks where it's like kind of like when you build a thing there, it like puts the materials there first. That's gonna... Why can't I? I can build it there, it just wouldn't let me. Okay. It's fine, it's gonna let a little bit of water in. And I'm actually fine with water being in here because it'll turn to steam. I'm not fine with polluted water. That's the only one I'm not fine with. So I wanna mop up the polluted water. Wires use melting point, not overheat. Good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Liquid. So there's polluted water on top of there. Let me mop up the stuff here. I do not want polluted water because I don't want polluted oxygen in here. I think when polluted water turns to steam, it's fine, but I don't want it to off-gas polluted oxygen in here. They're slacking, not being stuplicant enough for you. Okay, move over there. Mainly just want them to mop up the polluted water here. So if that moves over that way. There we go. I think we got all the polluted water. Beautiful. Okay. And then I want to move lag town. Move that stuff in there. Pretty much picked up everything that's on the ground in here. Some random sand. Sedimentary rock. So, what I want to do... Hey, what's up? Runs from Robots, how are you doing? What I want to do is I want to get everything that's not steam or carbon dioxide out of this room. Which I think we're getting close to doing. Yeah, it's a vacuum down here. There's a little chlorine up here. It's mainly the chlorine, polluted oxygen, and hydrogen we got to get out now. So these pumps should finish getting that stuff. Once that happens, what I actually want to do is I want to set up my... I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to build this from the bottom up because I want to put my slicksters down in the bottom. And then I think I want to have... I think somebody told me you want to have like your metal refining at the top. But I think I want to have... I think I want to get my power going first. So I think I want to get... Well, I don't know. You probably need to get this room filled with steam before you start putting in the carbon dioxide making petroleum generators in here. Is a poker shell staying in here? It shouldn't actually. I probably actually should tame this thing and get it out somewhere else. The slicksters will be in here. Let me just put a place for poke shells right now. Where can I put them? Kind of out of the way. Maybe over here I can put a little place for poke shells. Pokemons. Let me do a little room for poke shells over here. I do that, they shouldn't be able to get out, right? What's the size of a ranch? I think it's like... It is, what is that, 25, so 26 long, I think. I probably will want to actually do some poke shell farming eventually for their lime. 25, one more space over. Like this. It's kind of a basic room here to throw some poke shells. Do you need to use traps for poke shells, or can you just wrangle them? I wonder if you can just wrangle them. Build a dark, dank, polluted, dirty, waterful cave where even a dumbest duplicate would want to be stuck in. What? So can I wrangle that? Looks like I could just wrangle that. Okay, nice. Well, that's finishing. A couple random things into storage there. Okay. We'll be hopefully cleared out of the gases we don't want in there pretty soon. So this is going to be for poker shell spawns there. And they like to eat dirt. Polluted dirt, I believe. First place that they would go, the dark, dank, polluted, dirty, waterfall cave. Yes, that is where they would want to go. The only thing is I wouldn't want this to off-gas, so... you know what? I don't care if it off-gases in here. So, polluted dirt can store in there for 7. They can eat that polluted dirt. Can they eat it when it's in storage? I'm not actually sure, so I guess I'll put the critter feeder. And you know what? If this is going to be a ranching thing, I might as well do a grooming station. Sure, why not? Do you have a good source of polluted dirt for the poke shells? Otherwise, it's starvation farming. I do have a number of water sieves. Water sieves create polluted dirt, right? Produce polluted dirt. Since I'm using so much polluted water and I have water sieves in multiple places, I feel like I probably do have a decent stuff. Ooh, larva eggs. Okay. I do not want to crack those. Make sure we are not cracking larva eggs. Stop those. The other one's fine, but regular larva eggs, I actually want to get a incubation thing set up for those. Small pool of water and a dispenser were the tools you used. Okay. And so this is going to be for, what are those guys called? Poker shells, polluted dirt. Okay. Outside of stable. Did I do this room size wrong? 104. Okay. Apparently I went one size too big here. Maybe that will be correct. Okay, have they wrangled this guy yet? I don't see him anymore, so they must have. I don't see him in this room though, so I don't know where that poke shell went. 100 tiles. How am I so bad at this game? Okay. All right, well, we got to do this one more time. Okay. Apparently, I don't know the size of my rooms or my own strength, I guess. As in real life, stupidity is the biggest risk factor in a survival situation. All right. Okay. That should now be correct. That is now correct. Okay. All right. Well, the poke shell is gone. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. And, all right, down to 40.3 grams. We are slowly getting this stuff. I actually wonder if this liquid's going to be in the way of it pumping all this stuff out. Let me mop this stuff up. Just to make sure it's not interfering with our gas pumps here. All right, so for those of you, if there are anybody in the chat who has built an industrial sauna before, tell me if my idea is going to work. I was thinking of doing like slickster ranches here, 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 and here. So like 4 slickster ranches, then doing petroleum generators on top, and then doing my industrial stuff on the top. Things like steel production, whatchamacallit, the ceramic production. What others? Maybe do a row of batteries for heat, and maybe even a row of power transformers. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do all this, but if I put slickster farms on the bottom rows and then do basically a petroleum generator so that the carbon dioxide would go down while the steam would go above, Would that work? Is Pie Girl cured yet? Oh yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Is this an FTL mod? Runs from robots. No, it's not. This is a completely different game called Auction Not Included, which is another great game I've been playing a lot lately. That's really fun and not nearly as, what's the word? Salt-inducing as FTL. Do you think I need to handle polluted H2O at the bottom? Polluted H2O. Now, one thing I didn't talk about is what we're gonna do with the polluted water. Okay, yeah. So polluted H2O. That's what you're talking about. Yes. So if we have slicksters at the bottom, they're gonna be leaking out oil, and if we have a bunch of the other things, we're gonna have to deal with polluted water. So you're correct. I do need to figure out how to deal with the polluted water from. I wonder if it'd be better than if I did the generators on the bottom and then the slicksters above them. Then, so we're gonna have oil from the slicksters and polluted water. And there's random things overheating in my world now. Oh Jesus! God damn it! Okay, disable auto repair. There's no polka shells in there, so if it breaks, it's fine. Don't care. Just don't even care. Okay, so how would we deal with those things? If I had mesh tiles on the bottom and oil was falling down here, I mean, it's kind of an issue with this steam vent being right next to the magma, dealing with these things here. I guess you could mix both and filter, or you need a way to get polluted water out but CO2 down to the slicksters. Well, the idea is that there's going to be no gases in this room except carbon dioxide at the bottom and then steam at the top. And this steam vent is going to help produce steam and heat up the room. That's the idea behind this. But having never dealt with this before, I don't know exactly how to deal with the liquids that we're going to be producing. Because what I had been doing before with the polluted water is I had setups like this, where I basically had liquid pumps pumping all the polluted water out immediately. I feel like I could do something like this. My only worry is that would take a lot of pumps. Yeah, there's no control, but you can kind of control it this way if you have like this one. If this was moved over right one space, I could have one pump per petroleum generator. That seems kind of wasteful, though. Maybe the slickster's in a separate room where the CO2 gets pumped into. A bit of automation via gas element sensor. So you're saying instead of having the slicksters in the room, have them be separated and we pump the CO2 to them? I would rather not use a bunch of gas pumps to pump the CO2. I would rather just have them be in the room. I don't think I'll need to pump the steam from the bottom of the room to the top. Like, if this room is going to just be full of steam, I mean, the challenge is going to be, of course, getting the room hot enough. So the point of this, of the industrial sauna is just you need to create lots and lots of heat, and that's why we built it around the steam vent, because that's going to give us a lot of extra heat. I feel like I could make this work. If I do mesh tiles on the bottom for the slickster's oil to drop down, what I could do, blue water could be a problem because it always spawns at 40C as far as you know. Well, if it spawns at 40C, if the room's hot enough, it'll like immediately flash to steam, right? Even if it spawns at 40C, if the room is like over 100 and if it's around 125 degrees, it'll immediately turn to steam. But I guess what you're saying is that will actually cool down the surrounding area. Oh, we're getting raided. Nate O.D. a potato. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. You don't have power. Okay, come on. Give coal. Give us coal, people. It's a lot of temp shift plates. Yeah, I know. That's why I did this off stream, because it took me frickin' it's busy work. You'll need to handle steam and CO2 and also pH2 and oil going top to bottom. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. How am I going to do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now here's a thought. What if I had only the oil on one side and only the polluted water on one side? What if I did the slickster farms like 1, 2, by 2? I guess the other thing I think about is how many slicksters do you need per petroleum generator? Because petroleum generators create heat, right? That's kind of the reason I want to put the petroleum generators in here, because they create heat, if I'm not mistaken. Heat production, 20 kDTUs. Compared to, what does a metal refinery do? Heat, 16 K. Yeah, so they actually create a decent amount of heat. So I want to have them in here. You had a good stream and wanted to share some support. Appreciate that, my friend. So it's 15 slicksters per generator. Okay. So if I had 4 slickster ranches, which is 8 apiece, that's what, 32? So I could only do like, so I'm probably gonna have to mix in some carbon skimmers. That's fine. We can mix in some carbon skimmers. So if I were to do 4 slickster ranches, which is kind of what I was thinking, that would be enough for 2, just over 2 generators, I guess. Okay, what's up, Prima Donite? We're trying to figure out, this is the first time I've ever made a industrial sauna, and I'm trying to plan out what we're putting inside of the thing as we vacuum the thing out. We've built it around a steam vent, which will hopefully give us steam and heat. But trying to figure out what we're actually going to build in here and how I'm going to handle the liquids from slicksters and the polluted water from petroleum generators is how I'm trying to figure this out right now. Because my original idea is we would put 4 slickster ranches on these bottom 2 rows, then do a bunch of petroleum generators. But the petroleum generators are going to be leaking polluted water. I wonder if the easiest thing to do would be to just have mesh tiles and it all leaks out, and I do water pumps and just filter it. That might be the easiest thing to do. When you make the liquid lock, how do you get the vacuum? Do you have to pump the gas out of it? Yeah, you can pump gas out of it, or what I did, which was slightly faster, was I actually got the petroleum in place and then I just built tiles inside of it and then deconstructed the tiles. Whichever, they're both pretty effective ways of getting rid of the stuff there, the gas. Okay. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that I am going to, let me deconstruct these guys. I am going to put my slickster ranches on this bottom, so let's get those planned out here. The water of the skimmers would need to be piped via insulated pipes. Haven't built a sauna, so no expert. The water of the skimmers. Sure. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. We need insulated pipe. Yeah. I could make ceramic for those things for sure. Okay. Okay. So let's check if I planned stuff out right here. Power. I'm going to get rid of these things for now because they will mess up my doors. So it would be like I can't build these on insulated tiles, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. So I gotta deconstruct those background tiles. Let's put my doors in for the slickster ranches here. I might build a liquid lock for this area up here, so I might show you how I did the whole liquid lock thing if you are interested. I hate to have to deconstruct when I've spent so much time doing them, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure this can be in here. I don't think that will mess anything up. Mesh tiles? What about them? Yeah, I plan on putting mesh tiles instead of liquid tiles, but I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna do this. I want to get the layout of the land first here. Okay, so there. And Prima Donita, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. I think I might actually need a little bit more room. So drop-off point, grooming station. Actually, that's all I need. Drop-off point and grooming station. So if I were to put an auto sweeper in here somewhere, should be able to reach far enough once that block's out of the way, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and background buildings, get rid of those two. You're building a stable in the bottom row because you'll need mesh tiles below, quite close to magma. I know there's magma right there. I can see it. I only need this to be too high, so... Damn it, these need to be steel. Everything in here has to be steel. Okay, so, or everything that is metal has to be made out of steel in here. Tile can be obsidian, will be fine. And I think I'll just need something like that there. Okay, and then steel pneumatic doors. And even the critter drop-offs and stuff will need to be steel. So I probably will need to make more steel. I wanted to make the steel in here, so I'm starting to create heat, but I don't have the setup for that yet. So let me do, I can do 10 more steel up here, I believe. Yeah, got enough refined carbon. I was thinking what I might do is, like, if I leave this abyssalite's very hot. So, yeah. I wonder if there's a way to have the oil run off over to this side and pump it out this side so that to have a little bit more room away from the magma. That was also why I was thinking to maybe have the, what if I had the 4 critter ranches on this side? The problem is the carbon dioxide is going to be below the steam. It's going to be really awkward. I'm not exactly sure how to make this work. So this is going to be slicksters, slickster larva, 6, 8. And is this a ranch? 95 tiles. Let me see. It's called a, what is it called? Stable. I need a grooming station. It's actually 95. Okay, because once I get rid of this granite piece, this will be right. I wonder, what's their... Will they be okay if 500 degree steam is coming out around them? I know larva... Let me actually check that. Critters, slicksters, livable range. Actually, that's even too hot for them, it looks like. Will the polluted H2O evaporate? Yes, I mean, the room's going to be hot enough that the polluted water should be immediately flashing to steam. Why are you overheating? Should be cooling here. Maybe if I do radiant liquid pipes. Because you have really cool water coming through. You know what? There's not... $90C. Why are you overheating, by the way? Okay, this is, again, this is not a permanent thing here. Let me, Hold on 1 second. Let me pause this so I can turn these into plumbing, radiant liquid pipes out of... I don't have a lot of aluminum, so we'll just do... Well, this is not permanent, so we'll just do this. Yeah. Oh, disconnect it until you reconstruct those things. You can build 4 stables right and machinery on left, then just let pH2O drop, catch the crude oil on the right, let the gases mix. I have to read that again. Give me a second here. There we go. Let's see how that works. Okay. Ah, there we go. That's cooling it. Beautiful. Just needed some radiant liquid pipes. Beautiful. Okay, overheated. Okay, you know what? Disable auto repair. It's fine. All right, so you can build 4 stables on the right and machinery on the left, and just let the polluted H2. You saying pH2O is so confusing to me. Polluted water drop. Catch the crude oil on the right. Let the gases mix. What gases are you talking about? Okay, are you guys going to be done pumping out here soon? I hope so. Okay, so I shouldn't need this filter anymore, so let me deconstruct that guy. Deconstruct these power lines here. And to get rid of those guys. Yeah. So the steam and CO2 mix, that should be no problem, right? Because the steam will go up and the CO2 will go down. Pretty sure that should not be an issue. You do wonder why writing H2O is easier than water? Yeah. Okay. All right, so background buildings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. We're gonna see how well this works, I guess. Or if it works at all. Yes, I know pneumatic doors taking damage. It's fine. It's fine. I got more important stuff to work on here. Okay. Sure, pneumatic doors. Well, and the thing is, a lot of people will say, they say pee water, and I'm like, yeah, pee water, like you're peeing and it's water, but they actually mean polluted water. So it's like everybody has a different way of saying different ways of saying polluted water in this game. You know what? This is dumb to do it this way. I should just have the wires go down, and I should put a block to the side and get rid of the temp shift plate. I should just change this build. So I should deconstruct that guy. Just put a block there, and that will make this the right size. Okay. Again, this is the first time I've ever made an industrial sauna, so if it doesn't work right, I might have to do a lot of adjusting. The grooming station is made out of... It's going to have to be made out of steel as well. I need these to be grooming stations, right? I believe so. New principles. Free steel? Take some omelets. Sure, why not? My food's great. My auction, all that stuff should be good. Room should be 96 tiles. Beautiful. That one will be 96 once I get rid of the steam vent thing. My only worry is the hot steam coming out of here messing with my... slicksters, so we'll have to see how that works. And the problem is if I put the slicksters too high, I don't know if the carbon dioxide is going to get to them. That's why I wanted to do them on the bottom row. I still kind of think I might need to do them on the bottom row just because the way, if steam's at the top and carbon dioxide's at the bottom, these things won't be able to eat up there. I feel like it would be better if I put them here. And if I do that, if I were to like do the whatchamacallits, the petroleum generators here, then I'd have this row to deal with the polluted water, maybe. Although, again, if it's hot enough, I might not have to deal with the polluted water. It might just... If I don't put the petroleum generators in here until I get the heat going, then I might be okay. Can I go ahead and get... All right, I need to get these gases out of here. I need y'all to get rid of this chlorine. Because I want to get my metal refinery in here so that it is dumping heat. I just want to start dumping heat in here. So I feel like I could actually put in some of the things already. Like I could start putting in the kilns and start having them just create ceramic like crazy, possibly. So if I was going to do metal refineries here, I got to remember... I think I actually want to do metal refineries here so that they have the tubes dumping their heat up on the level above. So I feel like I want to do metal refineries here, and maybe I can do my kilns up here. Hey, what's up, God King the Miss 3? How are you doing? Or God King Themis? Not sure quite exactly how to say your name. Kilns are made out of... Are they made out of metal? Yes, so I need to make these. So if I start with 2 kilns here. The second way, God King Themis. Okay, great. How are you doing, my friend? All right, if you could go ahead and finish pumping this out. Why is this taking so long? Okay, well, we've gotten all the hydrogen, so it's just... Apparently there's a lot of chlorine in here. They're slowly getting rid of all the chlorine. And then I'm going to want to... Do I want to pump in any gas in here, or... I think what I want to do is actually just pump water into here around these things where it will flash into steam and start getting some steam going, I believe. Okay. And I am going to want power lines all along here. So I can go ahead and put these guys here. Because what we want to do is start creating steam and heat. So put some water down here. Don't want to pump water in here. I mean, I have all this random water here. I wonder what the best way to get the water in here would be. If I just do a little... The easiest thing might actually just be just a little water pump here that we dump water into, and it immediately pumps down into there. Right, where these things will be creating heat once we're ready to start doing that. It's a shortened version of your last name. Nice. You hope all is well? Well, we will find out. I am attempting to set up my first ever industrial sauna. So we will see how it goes. I'm going to need more steel. I'm going to need a lot of steel. I want to create the steel in here. I wonder, could I go ahead and start doing the production of the steel in here? Start getting heat in here, I wonder? I mean, if there's no gas in here... I mean, there's chlorine. Let me see here. Refinement. Metal refinery. What's the best thing to make the metal refinery out of? Is it going to be obsidian? Because how would a metal refinery in a very hot 125-degree room not overheat? Would I have to make it out of ceramic? You know what? I bet you I have to make a metal refinery out of ceramic. That's what I'm guessing what I need to do. Okay, so let me actually prepare to do that. Let me put it directly under these guys, because I'm thinking we're going to create a bunch of heat right here is most likely where we're going to start. So ceramic metal refineries is probably what we want to do, and it's why I was making some ceramic. Okay, surely you're going to finish pumping this out one day in my lifetime here, stuff. Okay. Okay. I probably want to, well, I mean, I guess I could probably just power it off of this grid. Let me see here. Yeah, if I just do something like that to power this pump when we're ready to pump in water to start turning into steam. And this guy's going to need power, so I think we'd be okay to just do power lines across like this. Okay. Okay. All right, well, we're getting our slicksers in here. These poor things are going to be hungry because I don't have any carbon dioxide in here yet. You poor things, you poor things. I wonder if I want to set up the rest of my steam turbines. I probably should. I made these out of lead, which I think will be fine. So power, steam turbine, space. Let me get rid of this ladder here. Buildings. Get rid of that. So I can get across that way. Power, steam turbines. And that should probably be enough steam turbines, maybe. Okay. Unless I want to take away the space in between them. Thinking about that. If I do take away the space between them, how wide are these across? 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could probably get 1 extra in if I do that. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Made all these things. I'm gonna remake them. Originally gonna do a space, but I don't want to put the space. I don't like the space. Space. Space, you're bugging me. Okay. I keep checking these. Come on. I swear it takes forever to... I guess I could put more pumps in here. That's probably what I should do. If I put more pumps, it'd probably be faster. Ventilation. Gas pumps out of steel. And there. Hopefully that'll speed up the process. Okay, so power. So we're going to do these steam turbines all the way across right next to each other. Ah, crap, there's ladders in the way there. Power, steam turbines. So the next one would be there. And there, and that should be the last one. Beautiful. Okay. Power, steam turbine. That's a lot of steam turbines. That is a lot of steam turbines. Okay. And then the idea would also be to enclose this room, probably put hydrogen in it to help cool it down, and do a liquid lock there, possibly. I feel like that's not as super important yet. However, I think we do want to do a cooling loop on those things, and that's what Francis John did. Do a cooling loop on these guys with a aqua tuner, steel aqua tuner here. I need more steel. I'm ready to start making the steel here. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Once we get all the liquids out of there, I think we will be good to go, though. Kind of do 10 at a time here. Okay. Okay, there's a vacuum all along there. Now that's interesting. Air should be flowing up there. Why is that a vacuum? Is there water on the ground here? There's still liquid on the ground there. Okay, I need to mop all this up. That might be making it harder for the stuff to move. If I mop all this up, that might actually help. Might be blocking the liquids from getting around, actually. And why are you currently not doing anything? Pipe blocked. Because I did the pipes in a bad way. Should have done it like this, and like this, and across. Why is the chlorine not going out? It should be. It should be. It's just really slow. These things are out of power. Okay. Okay. It's going, it's going. It's just when you have this many, when you have this big of a room, it always takes a long time to vacuum out a room. That's a very large room. Okay, just don't do this. There we go. That should now let those guys go full blast there. Okay. And with liquid being gone, hopefully this will go faster. No power. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do like probably a thermal aqua tuner here, and then have the cool water cooling these guys down. So let me set up the piping for that water. And we're gonna be able, we want the let me see, so we'll have the water go straight down. This part I'm kind of copying from Francis John. And then the loop's gonna turn around and go back. And so what this is going to be is basically a steel aqua tuner in here that's going to help dump more heat in here and also get cool water to go through to cool down our steam turbines here. You're back. What did you miss? Oh my god. High thermal conductivity. I wonder if I can use... I think I can use lead pipes for this. I don't have that much aluminum. I feel like I should have more aluminum. Is there more aluminum on this map? I feel like I should have more aluminum. I have less than 3 tons of aluminum. Can I like mine out some aluminum? What biomes does aluminum appear in? Tons of iron. Is it this salt biome here? So I didn't have aluminum on my last map. Did you build steam turbines out of ceramic? Steam turbines out of ceramic. No, steam turbines are metal. You can't make them out of ceramic. I made the metal refinery out of ceramic, though. I made them out of lead because I don't think... I'm pretty sure with running a cooling loop behind these guys, it's not going to matter. If these are made out of stuff. Let me see here. Liquid and... What's the consumable ore is what I want to get rid of because it's off-gassing stuff down here. But yeah, you can't make turbines out of what you just said. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for aluminum. Where is aluminum? There's iron for days. Where did I get that aluminum from before? I don't know which biome aluminum. Okay, there's a little bit of aluminum there. A little bit of aluminum over here. Okay. looks like there's aluminum in my starting biome. Is that the only place? Oh, there's some right here. Okay. I want to get more aluminum if I can. Because they're really good for... aluminum is really good for... radiant pipes.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for following.
Who is that? Dark Magic 82. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Appreciate that. Okay, let's not do that. I don't want to open up more chlorine really here. How did you just select to sweep a consumable only? Is that a mod? That is a mod. I'm using like 3 or 4 convenience mods, or maybe a few more. The best one, the most important one is, can't see it behind me. There's a tool here called Pliers. If you haven't heard of the Pliers mod, it's one of the best things. That's lets you disconnect pipes if you don't know about that one. But yeah, I'm using a mod that lets you, it's called sweep something. I can't look at it here. I have to look at it on the main menu. Pliers for days. Pliers is so amazing. Single best mod I was told about in this game. It's so freaking useful. Okay. So I'm trying to actually find any aluminum ore that I've missed. There's a bunch right here, actually. Okay. And that should still allow them to walk across here. I didn't realize aluminum would be so precious. I feel like... I actually don't know why there isn't more aluminum ore. Like, it's seeming like it's only in the starter biome. I think that's pretty much all the aluminum I am seeing. But maybe that'll be enough to get my cooling loop for my industrial thing here. If auction isn't included, how does one breathe? You make it, or you buy it. If it's not included, you gotta make it or buy it. Hey, okay. We now have a vacuum in here. Perfect. So, the goal now is to get water in here and start creating steam. So, what I want to do is I want to pour some water into here. And we're going to do that by doing something just like that. This flow down right. Yes. Guy right there. Plumbing pipe there. We're gonna basically deliver some water into here and then start having these things create ceramic for days. And pour water on this. It should start creating steam. I don't want to pump the steam out, so I think what I do is actually get rid of my gas pumps. I'll have to deconstruct other stuff in here, but now it's time to start filling this room with steam. Quickly before the slicksters die. Well, they're gonna die because I got to get the petroleum generators in here, but I don't want to start creating the carbon dioxide until I at least start getting some steam going in this room. Okay, so pump not in liquid. Okay, so did that freaking thing. Okay, is there water in here now? F4 liquid. There is a little bit of water. Okay, so what I want to do is auto bottle. Clean water, enable auto bottle 9. So I want to get a layer of water in here, and I want to start creating ceramic forever, which we should be able to make ceramic forever for a while here, just to start getting heat in this room. Poor slicksters, I know, right? I actually kind of want to move these guys down here, though, to the bottom level. And I'd like to get this metal refiner. Can I get this guy to start making steel too? I think I could start having this guy deliver its heat up here as well. So if I do insulated pipe goes I needed to put, what do I want to put in here? Probably petroleum as my cooling thing. We go up to here, and then we do radiant. Just the aluminum. I don't have enough aluminum. What do I do for radiant liquid pipes? Do I have to do steel radiant liquid pipes? Maybe I can just do iron for now. The accent when a Brit gets agitated is something amazing. Now you're reading what the internet defines as great British insults that Americans won't understand. We don't rant, we educate the poor colonials in the error of their ways. Amazing. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so I'm wondering if I actually, I think do pipes overheat from the surrounding temperature? I'm not actually sure what I should make the radiant liquid pipes out of. I don't think I have to worry about them. Well, maybe I do have to worry about them overheating. Have a melting point. I swear, these frickin' gnats are gonna drive me crazy. Okay. So this is gonna start heating the area. We needed to get very hot, so it's gonna take a while. I need to get petroleum in here to also help heat up. So let me actually... let me let a little more water get in here. How much water do we have in here so far? We have a decent amount of water. Let me let one more deliver here, then I'm going to change this petroleum to deliver the liquid into here. Doesn't matter where the coolant goes in the hot room, you could just put it into a reservoir on the side where the coolant goes in the hot room. I don't know what you're talking about. Not sure what you're talking about. Okay. All right, beautiful. So once that one's done, I want to get the stuff into here, and then we're gonna just tell this to make steel forever. Is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna do. Stop that. I'm going to disconnect this pipe. I'm going to bridge over to there. We're going to deliver petroleum into this thing so we can start making steel with this to also get more heat going. Because now the goal is to get a crap ton of heat in here so we start having steam. I wonder if I'm okay to open this thing up. You know what? I'm going to save. I'm going to do a hard save. I'm going to do Rand 4. I'm going to start have this thing pump out hot steam. See what happens. Analyze this guy as well. The metal refinery coolant. Yeah, I don't know why I would want to put that inside this thing. I just want to pump it in there and then disconnect it because that's going to be a forever loop basically. All right, so this is going to be petroleum. Okay. I think petroleum is the best coolant. Aside from polluted water, but I think petroleum is better than polluted water. It has a much higher overheat temperature, basically. Okay. All right, so that should pump into this guy. Good. All right, so how much coolant does this thing need? Was it 800 kilograms? I actually don't remember. That's 400. So if this gets half full, then I need 2 more deliveries, then I can disconnect this guy, I think. Okay, that's gonna look, I think that's gonna look right. So I'm gonna wait for 2 more deliveries, I'm gonna disconnect it. And then we're going to start telling this thing to make steel forever, which I'm probably going to need... Not that forever, sure. So one more of those. I'm probably going to need a more refined carbon. So one of these guys, you, I'm going to stop telling that. I'm going to tell you to do refined carbon forever, which we have coal for days. All right, so one more delivery here. Okay. There we go. So this thing should now be full. And we want steel forever. So we want this thing to start making steel and delivering heat into here. Has anyone dug this out yet? They have. Okay. Okay. So I probably am going to need more water here, I'm guessing. 13 kilograms. It seems like there's a decent amount of water in here. We just need the temperature to get higher. So this is going to be the challenge, is getting the heat, this room hot enough, I believe. So I might want to do a second metal refinery doing steel forever. Let's do two of these guys. So refinement. Let's see if it's going to go over one space. Then we'll go like right there. That's made out of ceramic. Okay. And then I did insulated igneous and radiant iron. Let's hope those will work. So insulated there, and then radiant there. 2, 3, 4. Is that what I did? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Up, over, and there. Okay. Okay. And the goal of this is just to create steel for days, get a bunch of steel, and then, hey, all right, we're starting to get some steam. Nice. Let me actually get these pipes going too. So plumbing, I think I can just have regular pipes here. Because I think the water always comes in. Let's just do insulated, should be fine. Okay, so let's disconnect that guy for now. Hopefully this will work. I might need multiple pipes, but let's just do this. I think I can get rid of this liquid bridge. I'm going to have to get coolant into here. Alright, we've got a little bit of steam going, so that's a good start. I don't think I want this to be a mesh tile right now. I think I want that to be airflow tile. Okay, yeah, starting to get hot here. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I know there's a lot more stuff that I probably need to do here, but I just want to get at least the room starting to get some steam in it, if we can. Okay. Okay, and so I need to get the stuff into you. So what I need to do is disconnect that. I'm going to bridge onto you, and we'll just do a regular pipe for this to get the petroleum in there. Like that. To get your coolant inside of you. You must have your coolant inside of you. I'm going to go back to petroleum here. And I think we had the right amount in there, right? Yeah, seems good. It's not overflowing. Okay, so we did, I think, 1,000 kilograms is what we did. Basically a ton of petroleum. 1 single ton. There's 2. Alright, I'm starting to see water fall. That's a good sign. That means it's slowly turning to steam up here. It's not hot enough to, or not enough steam yet, so we'll have to get more water in here. So that's 3, 1 more. So after we do this, I'm going to start getting more water on the floor here. I also have all this water that's on the ground I could just dump on the ground too if we need to for extra water, which I might do. Alright, 1 more delivery here. How are we doing on our petroleum? We're good. I wanted to figure out some automation for the petroleum kind of going up and down, but that's a future project. We're working on this. We got to get this thing working. Okay. So that should be this guy filled up. And we want you to do steel forever. Just got plenty of stuff for that. Oops, 6, so we're going to get rid of that guy. So now I want to get... Hey, okay, so this turbine's starting to work. Okay, we are slowly turning this room on. Beautiful. Gases. All right, we're slowly starting to get some steam in here. Beautiful. I need to get the cooling loop in here, though, so that this thing doesn't slowly overheat. So let's get our... While this is kind of going, let's get our cooling loop finished, which means I'm going to need my thermo aqua tuner. Put it like right here. And how this is going to work is... Actually, no. Cancel that. I'm going to go utilities. I'm going to go down 1 space so I can put a pipe with a... What is it? Liquid pipe thermo sensor right there. Aquatuner needs a floor. Oh, it does? They can walk. Can they walk? I didn't know that. Can they walk by it? I've never actually tried. I didn't know. I've always built it in rooms like this, where I didn't realize that it actually had to be on the floor. I honestly didn't know. I didn't know it had to be on the floor. They can walk by it. Okay, fine. All right, that's good. That's fine. The more you know. Bing. I had no idea. Okay, so, and then we could put the thermo sensor right by the input, which is good. Steel automation wires. Okay. And then plumbing. Insulated pipe is going to come in, except it's got to go where it's supposed to go, which would be insulated pipe right there. This will come from the top, and then it'll go out an insulated pipe to start cooling with the radiant liquid pipes, which we're using iron, which will hopefully be fine. There. There. So this is going to be the cooling loop for the steam turbine so that they hopefully never overheat. We'll probably use petroleum for this loop as well. I assume there's no reason not to use the better quality stuff. And then we go insulated pipe right there. Okay. You have a sub. Thanks to whoever gifted it. It was probably, I think it was yesterday's Saucer. Saucer came in and just gave like 10 or 11 gifted subs. Crazy, crazy saucer, man. I mean, I guess we'll take free water over barbecue when we have 885,000 calories of barbecue. Alright, so I do need to plug these guys into power. There, and then I do need to plug this guy in. Do that. Saucer is a legend. A legend among men. And women. And anyone else who's ever gotten free subs from him. Okay, so I'm gonna want to put. I think Francis John actually used a liquid reservoir to have like an excess. You know what? I think I want to do that. If I can do that like right here. I don't think I'd care if this is... let me go ahead and just put it in this room here. Again, I'm probably going to eventually close this room off. But let me see here. Let me get rid of these pipes real quick, so I can figure out how I'm going to do this. So we're going to do a liquid reservoir. Right there. And plumbing. Insulated pipe goes there. And there. And there. Polluted water don't really need to be storage, but it's good if you want to extend that loop somewhere. Yeah, who knows if I eventually want to extend this. So I feel like there's no reason not to have the extended thing there. Now we are slowly getting some steam going on here. Pipe blocked. Oh, I don't have this pipe connected. So I actually need this to be insulated liquid pipe. Go like that. Okay. Pretty sure I'm going to need more water in here. How's the heat doing? All right, we're starting to get hot in here. Okay. That's good. So I think I asked this question last time. I think somebody said it doesn't matter, but can it ever be too hot in a steam room? Can it be too hot, I guess is the question. All right, so what I think I want to do is I just put petroleum in this loop. You boiled dupes on magma today. Polluted water, we're talking about polluted water. I think I want to use petroleum for the cooling loop. Isn't petroleum just better than... Over 200 C is too hot. Okay. So properties of this. Yeah, I think petroleum, apart from supercoolant, is the best coolant. You waste energy. I do... Polluted water is better. I don't know what that means. You mean better? It's not wasting energy when I just have... I have way more petroleum than I can actually deal with right now. So, no, it's not a waste. Check water thermal. Okay, the freeze point is negative 57 on petroleum, and vaporization is 538. Are you talking about thermal conductivity? Okay, that's 2. This is 0.5. So is it better to have a lower thermal conductivity? Okay, so it is better to use polluted water here. All right, my bad. I think it's okay to be using petroleum in here. But so you're saying for this cooling loop, it would, because the thermal conductivity is better, I should use polluted water. All right, we can do that. So thermal capacity is also what you need to think. Yeah, I don't understand those things, so I'll just do what other people tell me. I don't understand thermal capacity and budget, whatever. Okay, so I want this to be around... I want the water to be around, I don't know if it goes, I want this to turn on if it is above 1 degree. If it's above 1 degree, we want it to thermal aqua tuner do its thing. So we now want to fill up this loop now. So this now needs to be polluted water. Higher that is, more you can move heat with it. The higher the heat capacity, huh? Okay. I have some polluted water right here. Specific heat capacity is 4. Thermal conductivity is 0.5. Specific heat capacity is 1.6. Okay. So it's sounding like polluted water is the best coolant apart from whatchamacallit, super coolant. Although with how hot things are getting in here, I think I'm okay to use petroleum in my metal refineries. Okay, currently no steam. Probably... Is it all liquid? Okay, so the heat's here. I need the heat to spread. I think I actually just need more water in here right now is what I need as well. Let me start... Is there an empty... Start emptying all these things in here. Is there an... I wish there was an empty button here. I just want to dump this water on the ground right now. Swept it up earlier. If you get over 450C, then you need some liquid metal or something. Water is polluted. Polluted, I know, is better than regular water because it's got a wider range of whatever it's called. Something. Oh, I didn't connect these pipes. Wider. The temperature range is a little bit wider, so it's you don't freeze it or evaporate it as easily, I think. You vaporized your supercoolant today, so you have gas supercoolant over my magma. Wow. Okay. Ah, wait, you're... why are you not steel? Crap. I did not mean to make this out of iron ore, that's for damn sure. I did not mean to make that. I thought I did make it out of steel. I don't know how I made that mistake. That was a complete accident. Okay. Why is petroleum coming out of here? My insulated pipe broke. Damn it. So, I think I need to make these out of ceramic, actually. So, plumbing. So, let me cancel auto repair. Insulated pipe out of ceramic, I believe. Hopefully I have enough ceramic. Oof, I need more ceramic. Okay. Well, we are making ceramic right now. Let me actually turn this guy off carbon after it finishes his current one. Okay. So let me cancel that right now. We're going to need lots of ceramic. Okay. I'm wondering if these radiant liquid pipes out of iron are going to be okay or not. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
It's only petroleum on the ground, so it's no big deal. Prima Donita, thank you for the host as well. Appreciate that. Okay. You're doing ceramic, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so I think the ceramic pipes will be okay. What's happening here? Wait, even the ceramic pipe broke? Make those outputs behind green. There's stage change possibility. What's happening? Is petroleum shouldn't be boiling. Petroleum has a super high. What's happening here? There shouldn't be water in here. I don't understand what's happening here. How hot is the petroleum? 92 degrees. Is it because there's steam happening right there? Do I need to mop up the petroleum first because the petroleum is heating up outside or something? There shouldn't be sour gas in here. Yeah, it's just steam. There's no sour gas in here. Check inside the machine. There's 572 degree petroleum inside of there. So the petroleum is really hot. How do I... Is there any way to cool the petroleum in here? Let me cancel this for a second. I guess I don't understand how you cool these things in a room like this. So, do I use polluted water as the coolant? What do I use for coolant for my metal refineries in a steam sauna, an industrial sauna? I need a bigger loop is what I need. Yeah, because it should be dumping its heat out of here, right? So is my cooling loop too small? I guess I don't know what the... Is there a reason for how big a loop is in crap? Oh my god, there's sour gas in here. Fuck me. Okay, I need to load. I don't want to deal with sour gas in there. Okay, let me go back to yeah, let's go to this one. So you're saying I need a longer cooling loop so it has more time to cool? Is my heat? Are we not dumping enough heat from our petroleum? Maybe. I think Francis did only one big loop with one machine to get the steam in there. I mean, I don't know. Again, I've never done one of these. I've watched Francis John's, but I didn't look at all the details of all the little things. So I don't know if getting two machines in here is too much heat or what. Make a loop as wide as my room is with one machine. Okay. Okay. I feel like that would be way too much. Maybe I can do two with each half the width of the room. Let's see. Let me test it with one and just elongate the cooling loop or the heat exchange loop, whatever. And I need to check the temperature of the petroleum is what I need to do. I didn't think the petroleum would heat so fast. Did not think the petroleum would get so hot so fast. But I guess I'm not releasing enough heat into the room, maybe. Okay. All right, let me see here. All right, let's see here. So currently it has petroleum at 335 degrees. So we're going to actually stop this one. And this one's got petroleum at 439 degrees. So we're going to stop this one for now too. Let's elongate this cooling loop. Cooling loop is too short to dump so much heat. Right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to increase this cooling loop. So we're going to do radiant liquid pipes. We'll go all the way across here and back. And what we're going to do is I'm going to actually check the temperature on our next batch. And this thing's made. This was before I changed this, isn't it? Yes, I need to create that out of steel. Okay. Ceramic, you're doing refined carbon. And I'm going to need more ceramic. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to cancel this one after this current batch. There. And before I do this, I'm going to actually make sure I've got ceramic for these insulated tiles. So I think I had enough for one set of these guys. There. There. How much water do I have in those airflow tiles? Let's check. Liquid. Not that much, actually. I probably need more water in here. Yeah, let me add more water. One way I can do is I can at least have some... Nope, not sweep. Empty. Ran with salt water here. Let me empty all these guys. Do utilities. Thermal aqua tuner out of steel this time, please. Thank you. There. More thermal mass to dump the heat. Gotcha. Oh, God damn it. Is this thing overheating? This thing's probably overheating, isn't it? Hold on, I need to make this thing out of steel. Let me fix a couple things before I do that. I do need to get more water in here though for sure, but let me get these things fixed. So, do plumbing, insulated. I don't think I need ceramic for this. I'll just do, I think I was doing igneous for this. There. So I want to empty this thing out so I can turn this into a steel thing. Actually, if I empty it, it's no big deal because it just if I deconstruct it, it just becomes just puts the water on the ground. I think it was like 50 kilograms per tile or so. That's what Francis John did. Okay. So, liquid reservoir, steel. There. Okay. It should be over 20 kilograms. Okay. I mean, currently it's... I mean, not nearly enough. There's some over here, but all the... Where it's all heated over here is not... I need to dump the water over here, I think. But let me get this cooling loop finished, and then we'll do that. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we should be able to do that. And that should be flowing. Okay. Let me stop that for now. Okay, I want to get rid of the rest of this water here. Let me actually pause this because I want to get the stuff out of here so I can use this for something else. Damage overheated. Thermal aqua tuner. How is a steel thermal aqua tuner getting overheated? What? What? How is a steel... I don't know if I've ever had anything made out of steel overheat before. Okay, so I need water on the ground for it, and is that why? Okay. All right, let's get water on the ground. Let's let me this fucking nap, man. It's gonna drive me absolutely insane. Okay, let me see here. Let me disconnect that. Plumbing, insulated pipe, yes, rock. Liquid vent there. And disconnect that. Okay, so that will go out there. Let's just start getting some clean water here. Liquid, water. Okay. So it's like in a vacuum, so there's nothing to exchange heat. I got you. All right. Let me disable this auto repair until we fix the situation so it can actually exchange its heat. Yeah, you're right. It's in a vacuum. You're right. Okay. So as soon as they start dumping water in there, it'll probably instantly turn to steam. Let's actually do 2 of these because I need a lot of water in here. So let me do this. Do a second one. So as it starts dumping down here. Okay, is that going to start cooling this? Yay, there it goes. Now the temperature's going down. Perfect. Okay. So now we'll enable auto repair. Just put the bottle empters in my sauna. Yeah, that might be the better idea. I already had this set up. Let's do it this way. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm putting different liquids in here to put them in different places. I use it to put the petroleum in here. I use it to put the polluted water in here. It's kind of a multi-purpose thing right now. So I'm using it for multiple different things. Okay, all right. Matador clear feeder, that's in a place I don't care about. All right, now this stuff is all running. Okay, let me turn this thing back on forever. And I'm going to check the temperature of the whatchamacallit, the petroleum as it goes through here. And you know what? I want some water to be going down here as well. Right. I'll have half the water go both places. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at this petroleum as they do a batch here and see if it's going to cool better. We have liquid on part of this loop. But yeah, I need more water in here. God damn it. It immediately broke. What the hell? How did that immediately break? What's the temperature of the petroleum? 572. Jesus, why is it already so hot? God damn it. Well, I don't think it did sour gas yet. No, it didn't do sour gas this time. Should see how much it's adding. Heat per batch. It should show on steel like how much is dumping there. Okay. My petroleum is way hot right now. I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... If I deconstruct this guy, I can start it over, I believe. My Atmos suit checkpoint is overheating. Are you freaking kidding me with this shit right now? Why the hell is it so hot over here? The hell? Oh my god, everything is going to hell right now. Alright, I have a cooling loop. Let me just run it behind here to cool this stuff down right now. I don't know what the hell. All my shit is breaking all at the same time. Christ, this frickin' game, I swear. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to get rid of this liquid bridge. I want to get rid of this liquid bridge because I want this water to go. It does nowhere to go though. Let me empty. Where's plumbing? Hold on, let me fix. I swear, one little thing and everything's broken. Okay, I need to change my cooling loop. I want this to go up here and back around to cool this area. Apparently, I need to do. Actually, I should probably have it go to both of them. If I'm going to extend this cooling loop, I might as well do both of them. So, insulated And then I think I was doing just granite pipes for this. Regular granite pipes added some cooling, so I don't have to use radiant. Just do this to cool that. And then we go up. Such a mess. I hate that I have to do this. I did not think that we'd have issues with this stuff overheating. Okay, let me disconnect this. Let me get rid of that water there. There. Okay, and then like that. That's how Oni works? I know. I know that's what happens in Oni. You change one thing, everything breaks, and it makes you go crazy. I know. That's why this game is so great, right? It's such a great game. That's also what can drive you crazy about this game. It's fine. Let me make sure there's no sour gas in my thing while I'm working on something kind of complicated here. No, it's all sour gas. Why did it turn to sour gas? Why? I hate you, game. Load. I have to load. I can't. Fuck me, man. 12. Where's my last save? My last save was actually fucking year ago. Why did that shit break? I don't even know why it broke again. I don't know why that sour gas was that. I don't know. Oh my god. I wonder if when I deconstructed the metal refinery, if all the petroleum there immediately flashed. It shouldn't have, but maybe it did. Same thing happened to your petroleum boiler today? Yikes, man. Yikes. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So I guess the question now is the petroleum too hot inside the metal refinery that if I just deconstruct it, is that going to immediately turn to sour gas? Is that what happened? Batch of steel dumps too much heat on the petroleum. Yeah, apparently unless I have my cooling loop set up better at first and have more water on the ground, I'm going to be screwed. So I wonder if I'm in a place where I can't fix this or not. It was under 540 C. I thought it was at like 530 C. We'll find out. First things first, we're going to get rid of this petroleum. I need to get this petroleum out of here because it's too hot. I'm not quite sure what to do with really hot petroleum. I think I could dump it into my petroleum tank and it will like spread out its heat maybe. What broke? Well, I'm trying to get my industrial sauna going, and I have too hot petroleum inside of my metal refinery right now. God damn it. And my pipes that I made are not working either. All right, pause all this. I had no idea that petroleum could get so hot as coolant that it would actually no longer work inside the metal refinery. Okay, so it is currently at 439 degrees. So let me deconstruct this now. This one's at 335. I feel like that's safe enough that I'll be able to fix this. So let me do this one step at a time. Okay, petroleum, sweep that. That should put it in here, and that should spread out its heat, I think. So, first things first, I have to deconstruct and reconstruct the thermal aqua tuner again. I need to get more water in here. Let me get a bunch more water in here before I do anything else, because without water, things aren't cooling. No. There. I need to get more water in here. Liquid pipe. Just need to get more water on the ground so that there's place for the stuff to transfer. Not polluted water, though. Why is there polluted water? Damn it. Do that now. Because I do not want polluted oxygen in here. Okay. Alright. Fuck. God damn it. This game is going to drive me crazy today. I can't have polluted oxygen in there. I can't have any other shit in there. God damn it, game. Give me a goddamn break right now. The coolant can be liquid steel. You don't get break on this. I don't know what you mean by that. Dot. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is there, I didn't see any polluted water in that pipe, and then polluted water appeared. So it must have been in the goddamn... whatchamacallit? Bridge or some shit. Oh, my God. It's driving me crazy. I mean, what do I expect? I'm trying to make a giant hot box of a room. What did I expect was going to happen? All right. Hopefully I can do this shit right this time. Don't get that stupid polluted water off-gassing polluted oxygen like immediately. It's kind of dumb. Everything goes wrong. Game isn't giving me a break. Yeah. That's for damn sure right now. All right. I need to save it after every little tiny thing I do, apparently, so that I can not have to keep save scumming like this. This game needs a quick save button. Okay, first thing I do, deconstruct to thermal aqua tuner. Okay, all right. First things first, you stop doing stuff and deconstruct. And you stop doing stuff. So we're not heating up the petroleum. This thing is made out of iron, so I need to deconstruct that. While disconnecting this pipe. It's like a million fucking things are all breaking all at the same time right now. Okay. Let me deconstruct that. And just for now, because I want to get everything out of there. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Did polluted water go on the ground? Liquid. There's no polluted water. Okay. No polluted water. Okay, we're good. Sweep the petroleum. Okay. So I need to do crap out of steel. So liquid reservoir out of goddamn steel. Game. And then utilities, thermal aqua tuner out of frickin' steel, please. Okay. All right, let me save. I'm gonna save scum my ass off right now so that I can, as I like go through each step, I don't break anything. Okay, cooling loop on these guys, I don't think as important right now is just getting. Okay, there's water in here. I need to get this polluted water out of here. Oh. I need you to stop doing polluted water. Okay, now that that thing's done, I can do this. There. That can fill in that tank. Because I want to empty that out, I'm going to disconnect this for a second. After we get all that polluted water out of there, then we disconnect this. Okay. So now I want to do clean water. And copy settings to there. We want to pump clean water onto the ground here so that we can have a medium for liquids to transfer heat, basically. Okay. Okay, so there and there. And I probably want water all along this ground, right? I probably want to do this all along here, so I'm going to do one over here as well. So before I get these petroleum, or these guys going again, I just want a lot more water in here. I just need a lot more water. Cancel that and cancel that, but it should still get the pipes connected, I believe. Well. There. There we go. All right, so So we just need to start getting lots of water. I need to have enough water that we actually see water on the ground here, I think, before I turn these things on again. Check the petroleum temperature on that other machine as well. This one was 300 something, 335. I think that one's going to be fine if I just leave it for now. Just going to leave that for now. The overheated is critter feeder pneumatic door that I don't care about. It's water at 9. Clean water at 9. Okay. I didn't turn on auto bottle. You're right. I turned it off and I didn't turn it back on. Thank you. Thank you. Azure Lisa. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So that should be delivering water to these 3 places, right? Good. As soon as they start delivering water, we should start getting water on the ground. Then I could start adding heat. So because I'm a noob and haven't done this before and am bad at heat stuff, I didn't set this up correctly. I'm not even letting this thing flow yet either until we have water on the ground. This is education for you also? Well, good. At least I'm not the only one learning here. Can we please deliver some water? There we go. They can only reach it that way. Let me actually make ladders here so you can get there a little easier. There. Okay. Here we go. And a lot of this is already turning to steam, I think. Okay, so while we're waiting for more water to go here, let me get this cooling loop to be longer as well. So, for when we do recreate this thing. There. I'm going to remake the metal refinery out of ceramic right there. Okay. I guess can tell how much water is over here by how much water is on the ground over here. So what do we want, like at least 20 kilograms of tile or something like that? So some of this over here is already turning to steam. So I can't tell exactly how much is over here, but I think I can kind of gauge it by how much is on the ground over here. So 14 over here. So once over on this side we get to over 20, then maybe we'll start, maybe then we'll get petroleum put back in here or something. You haven't done this on your own. You've only watched twice Francis John do this. How many tiles across is my sauna? I think it's about 50. 52 tiles across. And I did that specific size specifically for Slickster larva branch size, basically. Okay, 22 kilograms. We're pretty close to the amount we need, I think. But I feel like it's better to go over than to not have enough. So, yeah, we got about 20 kilograms here. Okay, that's good. Let's do a couple more deliveries of water, and then we'll turn our heat production back on. How high? By 29 high. 52 by 29. Okay. So that's 1,508 tiles. Okay. Is there some math involved? If there's math involved, I'm not gonna know the numbers. That's for sure. Okay, check gas. There's no other. Okay, it's currently a vacuum in here because it's not turned to steam yet. So that is 30 kilograms. Okay. Let's wait for one more delivery. Then I'm going to then get polluted water into this cooling loop to finish this cooling loop, and then I'm going to turn this thing on, I think. So I need 20 kilograms times 1508, so 30 tons of water. Wow, okay. It's a steam vent. We built this around this because of the steam vents giving us free steam at high temperatures, so it'll help keep it hot. I almost am now afraid it's going to be too hot, honestly. Get rid of all of this stuff. I don't want all these pipes in here anymore. Get rid of these gas filter things here. I'm afraid it's going to give us too much heat, but I feel like somebody at one point told me you can't have too much steam. Let me save. I haven't saved in a while. Nothing crazy has happened, I think. Let me do a new save. I am so afraid of everything breaking and sour gas happening again. Okay. You need to have a way to add water automatically if pressure is too low. Take water out if pressure is too high. Okay, I don't know how to do that. I mean, I eventually plan on putting a petroleum generator in here that's going to be putting in polluted water, but I don't know if that's going to work either. Okay. What are we looking at here? That is 46 kilograms. Okay. All right, I'm going to call that enough for now. So I'm going to disconnect this. I'm going to connect this. I want to fill this thing back up, so we're going to change this to polluted water. And nothing here. I don't want as much going in here. I'm going to get this thermal aqua tuner going now. Plumbing. Okay. Let's get this cooling loop flowing here. And get water out from steam turbine like it's 2 kilogram output per turbine. Okay. Wow, do you already have enough water? Almost. I probably need like 1 or 2 deliveries here and we'll be good. And then you need air pressure sensor and add water in there if pressure is lower than 20 kilograms per tile. Okay. Ah, there's a loop here. That shouldn't be there. Okay. Okay. Air pressure sensor and add water if the pressure is lower than 20 kilograms. Okay, that sounds pretty complex. I might have to look into that after I at least get this stuff going. I need to check and make sure the petroleum thing's going to work. That it's going to cool enough now. Who knew that having a room that was always really a hot sauna and steam would be so complicated? Who knew? Okay. Almost a complete loop here. Okay. So this thermal aqua tuner is another way to add heat to this room. Okay, I think that's probably going to be enough. Let me disable that for now. While we do disconnect this, I want to make sure all this water gets out of here, and there should be a stockpile in there. This is one of the advanced builds, yeah, and I've never done it before. And I did watch some videos, but I couldn't find a video that was how to make a industrial sauna from start to end, you know. There's no like quick tutorials on this because it's probably too complicated to do a quick tutorial on, I'm guessing. I just haven't watched enough videos on it, I guess, yet. Like sour gas and those regolith and rust boilers are a little bit harder, yeah. What's overheating? Okay, my outmost suit checkpoint. Okay, I'm gonna go fix. Now I need to go fix that next. I want to make sure that this is a full loop here, and then we'll go work on that. We're gonna work on one thing at a time. I'm going to try to not get ahead of myself. Fix one thing at a time before splitting my thing. Okay, so that's a full loop. So let me save here. I'm not going to do anything with turning these things on to create heat until I fix my other overheat issue, which is my Atmos suit tox, which I was working on, and then the sour gas exploded. So let me fix this thing next. So we're going to do this. Going to extract those pipe contents. And I'm going to deconstruct that guy. Disconnect that. Extract pipe contents on that. I want to bypass pipe for the thermal aqua tuner as well. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I forgot about that. Okay. So that would be... Yes, that would be... thank you. I forgot about that. Let me look at what that looked like on my other build to remind myself how to do that. So... Okay, so I think if I do something like... I think I can do it like this, actually. If I go like this. Okay, and then we have it go there. And then this guy goes there. And disconnect this guy. That should work, I believe. I think you should add Overflow Bridge on the AT. I don't know what the... Oh, Aqua Tuner. Okay. Overflow Bridge. Is that what you were talking about? Is that the same thing? I think that's the same thing you're talking about. There. So that should work, I think. So anything that doesn't get cooled will flow through. I believe that should work. Okay, save. After everything I do, I'm saving. Okay. So if I understand that right, if the water is already at a cool enough temperature, it'll bypass and it'll flow through here, and this stuff will wait until that stuff goes through. So that should be right. It's a weird system. You would build it differently, a bit different place. Well, you're not me, and I'm building it that way. So as long as it works, I'm fine with that. Okay, so let me get back to fixing this thing. This thing is empty, so deconstruct it. Okay. Let me deconstruct that pipe. So we're going to cool this thing down. And insulated pipe. So what we did was we went this way. And then we did granite pipes here. There to cool that one. And there. There. Like that. That's what I want to do. And I'll probably have to put more polluted water in here, which is no issue because I have this right here, so I can do a bridge over this to bring that back in there. All right, hopefully we can get all this overheating stuff fixed here. Okay. So many pipes. So much for me not being a spaghetti person today. We're actually adding water in here right now. That's probably fine, actually, but let's not do too much yet. This is, yeah, 12 degrees. Pretty darn cool water here. Okay, so that's done. So now we disconnect this. Go. Okay, now let's check temperature here. See if this is going to start cooling. Why is there polluted? Oh, there's bleached stone on the ground there. Sweep that at 9, please. Okay. All right, so that is starting to cool. It's going up and down. I wonder if it goes up every time something charges or something. I think it's slowly cooling. Yeah, down below 50. Okay. I think that'll eventually be okay. The only question is, do we have enough water in our loop now? We don't. There's a big empty space. So let me actually do... Let me do this to inject some extra water into here until we have a full loop. There's actually a pretty big missing chunk there. Your own sauna is ready now, so you will go there now. Have fun with your industrial sauna setup. All right, good luck. Good luck with yours, Dot. Good luck, my friend. Make sure we fill up this loop here. I hope you have more luck than I've been having. I hope you have more luck than I've been having. Oh, like in real life. Oh, do you live in... You must live in one of those, where is it? Is it like Norway or somewhere over there where somebody was telling me that like everybody has a sauna over there or something? Just like a thing that everybody has there. Finland, that's right, Finland. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Yeah. It's just a thing. Everybody's got a sauna. It's just normal. Normal to have saunas over there. Okay, and once that's good, we'll disconnect this and we will hopefully have fixed that cooling thing. The only thing that's overheating is that critter feeder down there that I don't care about. Okay, is this loop full? Nope. Here's the part. Okay. Like in England, everyone has tea on an IV drip, right? And in the U.S., everybody eats hamburgers at least twice a day. You know, it's just the normal things. It's just how it is. Okay, how's the temperature on this doing? Oh, that's doing much better. Beautiful. But I want to make sure this loop gets filled back up before I disconnect this and leave. Okay. All right, we're going to wait until this meets up back up with that, and then we'll disconnect it. So there's like 1 or 2 empty spaces. I'm fine with that. So we'll go with that. There we go. So that should be good. Let me deconstruct that pipe, and then the extract pipe contents there. Oh, they can't actually reach that one, probably. Okay, so that should be good. That problem should be fixed, hopefully. Temperature of that is 42. Save. Okay. All right. We're going to take our first break in a bit, but I want to, before I take my first break, I want to take another look at how this is doing down here. Okay. Temperature-wise, we're raising the temperature, okay, which is good. We got water on the ground, 32 kilograms. Okay, we have good amount of water right now. So I want to get, why is there polluted water in there? There shouldn't be polluted water in there. Maybe it might have been steam that melted or whatever. I want to fill this thing up with petroleum. Right, so this should be, okay, so nothing there. All right, so I want to get the 1,000 kilograms of petroleum back in here again and see what the temperature becomes. So let me do that, and then we'll take our break. Let me disconnect this for a second, just so there's an empty spot, and that'll leave room for that stuff to get in there. You're playing FTL right now. Would flak 1 times 2, chain 1, and combat 3 be enough to knock out the boss? 2 flak 1s and a chain laser plus a combat 3? Probably. I would say most likely that would be enough. Okay, so that should be empty. Okay. So now I need to get a place to insert to liquid into here. How am I going to do that? I got to like bridge over these things. I think I might just have to go around here. Actually, I can go across over here. This is going to be a little funky, but I'm going to do this. All the spaghetti will eventually go away, I promise. There. And there. Okay. This right now is just so I can get petroleum into here. Okay. That should be able to let me deliver some petroleum in there, and that'll do it. Yeah, I would say, Oman, if you have hacking, probably it's then definitely it's enough. If you don't have hacking, it's maybe enough. Because a combat 2 can be good. I wouldn't say for sure your offense is all up to what you need it to be, though. You do have hacking, then you're probably good. Yeah, actually, you're definitely good. Because if you hack shields, then you'll be fine for your offense, if you play it right. Okay, so I'm going to save. I'm going to put petroleum in here, and I'm going to check temperature as I do a round of steel after I get the petroleum in there. So this is going to be petroleum, enable, copy, there. So we want to do 4 deliveries here, or 2 to each of these things. There's 1. Make sure this goes to the right place. There's 2. Good, that's going in the right place. Okay. There's 3. And then 1 more. Your last run you had 2 halberds and a hull beam, 1 shot each phase. Nice. Nice. Okay, that should do it. So disable. And disable. Okay. Alrighty. Disconnect that. So once all that's in here, now what I'm going to try is we're going to do a forever on steel, and we're going to check how much heat is added to the petroleum. So currently, petroleum is sitting in there at 88 degrees. It's actually very cool in there. I want to see what it comes out at and how much cooling it gets as it goes through here. Okay, critter feeder doesn't matter. Actually, I want to turn off auto repair so that hopefully it's not still trying to auto repair this thing. Okay, it is off. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Temperature in here. We're getting good temperature in here. We're about where we want it to be. We need it to kind of spread out. We need the temperature to kind of be spread out here. So it comes out at 221. Okay, that's a lot more cooling already. 122. Yeah, so it gets back down to 90 something. Okay. Hopefully that should be enough cooling. Hopefully that should be enough cooling. And we're going to start creating steam. Check how much batch of steel is dumping heat into coolant. It was like 110 kilojoules, but how much is it in C? What are you asking? Because I just checked. It came out at 221 before. That's the same temperature it originally came out as, so that's good. And it was down to about 90 when it came back. So it was like 130 degrees cooler when it came back out. It's looking similar here. So it came back in at 100. So I feel like that's good. He meant the steel block. Oh, the steel block, the temperature it's coming out at? 67 degrees. Is it this one here? Is there any other steel? I think it's that one right there, unless there's one right here. Temperature-wise, because a little hotter that time. Damn, this aqua tuner is overheating again. Is there not enough water on the ground again? Hold on a second. It's a vacuum again. I think I need more water again. Okay. Disable auto repair. I think I need more water in here, so I need to hook up to right here. I feel like I just need to do water for days in here. I just need water for days. So, water, enable, copy, there. No, like under machine, when you select steel, there's a heat thingy. It's hard to find. Great. Properties. Under status, I mean, I see iron at 300 degrees, carbon at 93 degrees. I mean, I see this steel sitting here. I think this is the stuff we're creating, and it's 64 degrees. Yeah, I know it's overheating. I know, Azure Lisa. That's why I just told them to bring more water. It's overheating because it's in the vacuum. There's no medium for it to cool down. So I need to get more water. Hopefully this water getting on the ground. Hopefully adding more water will help it. Nothing's going too crazy, so I'm going to do another save right now. Again, saves come in like a madman. Like we're selecting that material, what that machine is doing. Alright, the machine itself is at 85 degrees. The steel is at 67. I don't see any steel but this steel right here. So you're gonna have to tell me, you're gonna have to be much more specific or use better English, because I don't understand what you're asking if that doesn't show you the answer to your question. So it's immediately turning to steam. Okay, this did cool down some. Okay, so that extra water is helping, because we now have steam in the air to transfer the temperature. Okay, I actually want to get rid of this gas filter. I think I just leave this sending us water for a while. Temperature in here, 140 degrees. So I guess the question is, how am I going to stabilize the temperature in here? Okay, I think I need to take my first break. This is crazy, and it's hard to make this thing work right. But really quickly, my friends, I'm going to stand up, show you the restaurant. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the Auction Not Included. Hope I'm not getting too frustrated or being too mean or anything. But I'm going to let this just kind of run slowly. I'm going to let you guys keep an eye on the temperature gauge as we do this. When I come back, we'll see if we continue this thing. Quick second over the badge. When I come back, we'll continue working on this thing. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.